Hi Inbox, my name is John Nieves, and today we're going hands-on with Huawei's newest flagship, the Ascend Mate7. This Chinese company's newest phablet have what it takes to take on other big screen offerings of Samsung and Apple. Join us as we take a deeper dive into the handset's features, specs, and design. It's obvious that Huawei spent a lot of time trying to perfect the design of the Mate 7, and for the most part, they've succeeded. The Ascend Mate 7 is a very handsome smartphone once you see it in the flesh. The phone uses an aluminum unibody design that kind of reminds us of HTC's own product offerings. The build quality is top notch, and try as we might, we really can't find a chink in the overall design of the smartphone. Potential users may be concerned about the overall size and usability of the Ascend Mate 7, considering that it uses a rather gigantic 6-inch Full HD display. Here, Huawei takes a page out of LG's playbook, reducing the bezels of the phone considerably, so the bigger 6-inch display fits in a package that you typically associate with a 5.5-inch smartphone. The iPhone 6 Plus, for example, is slightly taller than Ascend Mate 7, with the former coming in at 158.1mm compared to the latter's 157mm. If you've forgotten, the iPhone 6 Plus only has a 5.5-inch display compared to the 6-inch one on the Ascend Mate 7. Speaking of displays, the one in the Ascend Mate 7 is pretty good with excellent color reproduction and generous viewing angles. While it's not going to win against the Note 4's Super AMOLED panel, the one in Ascend Mate 7 is better than other displays in its class. The company has employed every trick in the book to make the Ascend Mate 7 easier to hold in the hands. The back of the phone has gentle sloping sides that conforms to your palm when you're holding it. Of course, with a screen as big as the Ascend Mate 7, using it one-handed would be next to impossible without software trickery. Here, Huawei has your back. There's a one-handed screen mode that moves the software Android navigation keys to one side to help you navigate the phone better. Aside from housing the phone's 13-megapixel rear camera, the back of the Ascend Mate 7 also holds a fingerprint scanner located a few millimeters below the camera module. While its placement is odd at first glance, it's actually an ingenious design coup from the company. Once you enroll your fingerprint, you can now use that to unlock your phone instead of tediously typing your security code. Once you get used to it, you'll wonder why other phones don't use the same system. It's LG's signature rear key taken to its next logical conclusion. Even though the Ascend Mate 7 is a flagship device, it's still a dual SIM deal, which is a bit unusual. Even better, both SIM slots, Nano and Micro SIM, have LTE capabilities, so you don't have to cut your SIM card to enjoy LTE on the device. We reviewed Huawei's Ascend P7 smartphone a few months ago, and while we thought it was a good-looking phone, it was woefully underpowered. Huawei is not keen on making the same mistake again, and has equipped the phone with their newest octa-core high-silicon Kirin 925 processor. In our early benchmarks, Huawei's homegrown solution managed to score high marks, but until we finish our review, the verdict is still out as far as performance is concerned. Navigation through the custom UI felt really smooth without any hint of lag whatsoever. Speaking of UI, like most of Huawei's other offerings, the Ascend Mate 7 uses the company's eMotion UI, which is now on its third iteration. While it now feels better than the version that was present on the company's P7, there's still a few niggles here and there that we'll go over in the full review. The company has not revealed pricing yet for the Ascend Mate 7.